It was once just an idea until breaking ground in November of 2016, and now here it is in all its glory. Spectacular SoFi Stadium here in metropolitan Los Angeles. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the LA Chargers. Shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. They go play action here on first down. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Odafe Oweh able to record his 5th sack of the season. So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early 2nd down and long. Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole, 3rd and long.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. That'll be complete to Harvey. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. Back deep for L.A. is Darius Davis. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Oh, what a move. So not just running into the punter, but roughing the punter.
And I'm struggling with this one. You know, you're watching it, partner. Is it more the first rather than the latter? This is a tough one. Almost feels like he felt like he had to call it on that play.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. And it's 2nd down. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they enter this one down to the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
the gun. They go with Harvey.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Broncos first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down.
First down, Denver.
Now a play fake here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Adafe Owe. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. And, Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
Back to throw.
Setting up a screen for Harvey.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Back to throw here. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 29-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 19.
But give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a first down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has. And if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I hope we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Again, it's Harvey.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Franklin. Let's go to the completion there for 7 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
3rd and 4.
Throw left side complete. That's Franklin. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Broncos get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Austin Seibert on for the extra point. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos.
Makes the score Broncos 7, Chargers nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Escapes the defender. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Man open left side. It's his running back with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, here's Herbert. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one good for 37 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
At the 13-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set it in. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7.
Set. Delta, set. Shut down. Motion. Check. Shift.
Herbert now. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Again, Herbert. Over the middle, it's complete. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
An audible here to get a new look. They're going for it with Dobbins.
And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
On the ground, it's Harvey to start the drive.
And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to them. 11 yards and a first down.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever's in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
They'll swing this out to Harvey.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
He'll drop to throw.
Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. Two minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. He gets this into the hands of Harvey.
Call it a gain of a yard. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Herbert. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Dobbins bowling his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Well, we have seen the stiff arm get a bit of renaissance here in recent seasons, and that was pure strength there as he forced his way into the end zone.
And when you think of guys who use the stiff arm so effectively, I go back to guys like Earl Campbell, Walter Payton, some recent guys like Marshawn Lynch. Let's go to the Wayback Machine. Bronco Nagurski, he dealt out a wicked stiff arm.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Marvin Mims on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Completes it to Evan Ingram.
And he'll be taken down after big yardage, but folks, there is a flag down, and they're already walking this one back.
They'll drop the throw. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to float this one deep right side. And incomplete on the deep ball. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Set and ready to go for the 2nd half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And bulldozing his way through.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Now it's Herbert. They set up the screen for Dobbins. Room past the 35. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
This one finds McConkey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go. Hey, go lion. Set.
Here's Herbert. It's caught at the 10. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 47 yards.
Chargers, first down and goal to go.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal.
Set. Ready.
Here's Herbert. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Chargers. Rondé Gadsden taking it in. And the Chargers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for two. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so two remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Chargers 14, Broncos 7.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Breaks through the contact. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Once more with Harvey. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 42.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Broncos first down.
Looking to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So a holding penalty, and that'll send him backwards.
You know they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. They'll look to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Odafe Owe able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. Here is third and quite a ways. They'll set up to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
The Broncos send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Yeah, he was looking for the checkout bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now Dobbins again on second down. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from second and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Go.
Herbert, quick pass out wide. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a Charger first down.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Pass out left finds Johnston. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one goes for 24 yards.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And he gets it down to the 32.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the fourth quarter.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down.
Herbert takes it and just pops it forward.
And he will score. Touchdown, LA. An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Chargers look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point try now from Dicker.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Chargers 21, Broncos 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the
Now
Chargers.
after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24 yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. First and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. On the slant, completes to Sutton. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. They run straight ahead with Harvey. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 65 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
First down, Denver.
Back to throw now on first down. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 28-yard line.
He'll look to throw.
That's caught. Puka Nacua.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. He'll drop to throw.
Setting up a screen for Harvey.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard on the completion. It's second and goal.
Second and goal at the Chargers' 2-yard line.
Harvey is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3.
It will go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal. They'll look to throw on third and goal.
He'll try to pick it up himself. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
So now fourth and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
Here's a big one. It's fourth and goal. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. And the Chargers hold tight down near the goal line. The Charger drive about to get going. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. Dobbins trying the left side. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. That one good for 33 and a first.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
2nd down and 8. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 66 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free. But we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go.
And a solid run down inside the 30. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Crowd right. Set. Go. Remaining.
With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. This is caught. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And this will be caught. We'll forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Southern California, so long, everybody.